Love, light, greetings, gratitude, blessings and blessings, Ascension Star family. My divinity to yours. Welcome if you're new, and welcome back if you're returning. Thank you for your love, light, support, appreciation, participation, likes, hearted comments, generosity, and our collective uniting light to bring heaven on earth, as above so below, people, planet, into paradise, into ascension. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 15/7/2024, 678-21, 3. The energy of 21 is the World card in Major Tarot. 3 is the Empress. What stands out for me is the divine feminine energy, the power of creation, nurturance, compassion, rebirth, co-creation, positive abundance, growth, blossoming. The power today of divine feminine is heightened. It is a request that you all reconnect with who you are, whether you're masculine or feminine. We all have a balance of both polarities. However, not always is it in balance. We can be far too feminine and forget the masculine aspect of who we are, and vice versa. Being a woman doesn't always mean that you're in your full feminine power. So it is requested that you remind yourself to remember and to member with divine feminine energy, the templates of earth, the templates of the cosmos, by bringing both energies together in unison, unity, as a multi-dimensional cosmic being. I am reading on the appearance of Kate, Catherine, Princess of Wales, at the Wimbledon for the men's final yesterday, 14/7/2024. The vibration was 20, which is judgment. 2, High Priestess, and balance, balancing a judgment of a feminine energy. How that energy is judged by the world, in the world. If this reading is not for you, does not resonate with what I am saying, I bid you farewell. Click off. You may return at a later time when your vibration resonates with what I am saying. I will not change what I am saying because the population out there is perceiving it to be a reality. Truth cannot be changed, no matter how many masks we put on, how many narratives are altered favorably to keep us enslaved, keep us believing. So if you fall into that category, and I do not separate or divide us, but if your resonance leans to that, then you will not understand this reading. And I will not allow the vibration of this channel to decrease, because we are brought here for a reason. It was a clarion call from Spirit to be here to do this work. This is not my topic. This is not what I plan to do, but I am here, on duty, doing what I need to do. There are very few of us out there that are doing the work that Spirit needs us to do. And we are facing the worst backlash. It doesn't bother me, because Jesus stood alone, as did other masters of light. And what happened? They were sacrificed, they were ridiculed, they were assassinated, they were whatever, right? But today, what are we doing? We're reflecting on their teachings. Had we known better in that time, nothing would have happened. It's exactly the same way. If we know better, then we act. But if we want to be asleep, then it is your free will. I cannot change you. I can give you ingredients. I can give you the tools. I can share life. I can help you along the way as an anchor. I cannot force you. Nobody can. You will wake up when it is your time. And even if that means coming repeatedly to the planet in a third dimensional consciousness to go through your lessons in a difficult way, so be it. I cannot force you. I cannot change you, and neither can spirit. We have the 10% of free will. And it is your free will that is going to make, shake, awake, or break. The choice is yours. I know my tone is a little bit affirmative. I am channeling. This is spirit talking, because no more and no less will the channel be compromised because of a percentage of sleepers, non-believers. And again, we do not separate or divide. We are making you understand, letting you understand what the difference is about this channel. If you feel it does not work with your heart, your consciousness, your mind, you are not ready. And when we ask for change in the world, we want humanity to change. We want things to get better. But if you're not prepared to receive the change, and this is one but an example, then we will sit the way it is. We cannot say, I want this and I want that. Why is this happening? It is often the ones that ask all of the questions are the ones that are not willing to lead by example. So Spirit right now is channeling through me with this kind of expression, affirming that we ground our energies and know where we stand. We cannot be half pregnant. We either are or we're not. You've got to decide which polarity of consciousness you want to fuel, to feed, to be part of. Everyone has a right to feel unsure, uncertain. Learn, discern. If you do not know, do not judge. I channeled one reading on a political topic, and I already received what I do not appreciate. I am a messenger of light. I will bring you the consciousness of energy in that moment, particularly on that equation, not anything less or anything more. And the same is here with the royal family. It is another example. And it took a long time for us to grow here as a channel, as a collective, as a family, to understand what the truth is. And it's going to take a long time for humanity to understand how the political games are played in a similar way. I also want to say, often I've heard about the antichrist, right? Many channels, many people, and on my channel, our channel, there is no one person that is an antichrist. It is a consciousness. It is an energy consciousness, a cluster, a hub, a portal that was created, that all that resonate with that dark side of energy gravitates there, lives, breathes, and infests and infects each other. And that then seeps out and permeates, infiltrates, penetrates humanity. There's no one person. Light is not many different kinds of light. It is light. All the variations and variety of light go into the same hub of light in its different frequencies, in its variables, in its creativity, its diversity. And it is light. So all the little bits add to it. So likewise, the Antichrist is a consciousness of energy. And anything that is dark is Antichrist. And that is not just a particular politician or a celebrity or a royal, a crown, you know. It is a collective of all of it that hubs together, that nests together, that creates the vibration of this portal that they've created that takes form and consciousness to do the work it needs to do. So why can we of the light not do the same? That is what Spirit is saying. How do you want an equation to balance and one to tip over the other if one allows itself to be oppressed by the other? And with that being said, I will begin the reading. Spirit Divine, Mother Father, Supreme and Sovereign, welcome. I invite your energy, essence and presence, your love, light, your connection and protection, with your grace to embrace myself, our star portal and our star family, as we unite in your divine might, in sovereign light. We meet and greet in your seat. Please share with us the righteousness of consciousness, supremacy and sovereignty, of cosmic oneness, to bring us into wellness, and so it is. The Ace of Pentacles. A woman made an appearance that appears to be real, but if you look beyond the veil, there is scarring of untruth, there is bloodiness, there is darkness. What we only see is light superficially. 3. There were 3 in that company. There were 3 prime energies that made that appearance. And there was not happiness from that energy in any case. Spirit says there was mental and emotional upheaval in that space that had to keep the front, that had to keep an image, but they were all operating from a very heavy, toxic energy. It was not comfortable. 5 of Pentacles, having to guard, having to protect what was happening, having to keep it secret, not to let it out. It was being thrown in a deep end to come out and shine a light as expected, to take that action, to represent, to present. We'll do one more. The Hangman, to bring something that does not exist into existence. A consciousness that was sacrificed and is now being utilized in a different body, in a dark body. So tell us, Spirit. Introduce us to the energy of that appearance that was made, as it was indicated initially that that appearance will not take place. I just saw 1400, as in 14 minutes on my clock, and they point out to the date being the 14th. And I saw now 1414, right? Okay, so we have a card already. Knight of Wands. That was the sudden decision, taking action to make a sudden decision to bring her out. Right, Spirit says, we told you about free will. They have repeated the trooping scenario of providing an announcement late or at last minute to say yes, she will appear. It worked once, so they used it again. They wanted to build the excitement and the hype. The 9 of Wands, the 4 of Wands. So which one do we take? The 9. To show you the 4 of Wands. To keep the system, the image, the equation in the loop, they say. Again, in the loop, in the cycle. To be the light. They want to come out and say, we have saved the day. We've given you what you wanted. But with the 9 of Wands, they've boxed her in such a way that she was put up on such a performance. Put on such a performance, and it boosted the vibration, the portal that they created to feed off the energy of everyone watching and present, that was so engrossed and glued and put her on this heightened pedestal. They boxed everybody in, fenced everybody in, and they created a portal that was pulling energy in. And the excitement is what was creating the frequency for her there. She went holding the magic wand. There's a butterfly, right? She went there to bring a transformation for the monarchy, for the system. To say, if you don't ever believe us, and if you feel we are deceiving you, well, here it is. So it's all about image, right? It is image. The reason it is happening is because it's accepted. It was accepted once and it will continue. So they've become ambitious. All right, so tell us a little bit about her energy on the day, the impression that was created as Kate Middleton is Catherine, Princess of Wales. 7 of Swords, deception. Absolute deception. Right, so what I see here is a double. There's a woman in the back, that's a spirit, watching as the one that comes forth with open arms to receive the world, and for the world to receive. We have a kingdom here, a castle here in the light, or with some light on in the shadows. So this is a deception from the kingdom to bring another version out. So this is a new version of her. The one at the trooping was not the same one that was brought out. It was a different one. Another version of it. Right? The other one didn't work so well. This one, they wanted to be superimposed, to be super energetic, alive, light, airy, fairy, to be received well, not to be glum and slump. So they brought one out with a higher vibration of programming and chipping, and they controlled that. That is why they were so ambitious. They had enough time between June and now to get that one programmed exactly how they wanted it. So it's not the identical one that we saw at trooping, or that was presented at trooping. The devil. Need I say more? the dark controlled the narrative, as it is. At the bottom is the Tower of a High Priestess. Oh my goodness, look at that. We just spoke about the judgment energy of the High Priestess in the appearance of yesterday. So we've got the Devil, the Tower, and the High Priestess, showing you how this was contrived. Ten of Cups, to bring contentment to the audience, to the spectators, to everyone across the world, to bring them that fulfillment, 100% fulfillment. So tell us about the benefit of this taking place. What benefit did it give the royal family to be so ambitious? Magic, they work some magic. It is a financial trump for them, not just through image, but a financial trump to get them trusted, to have faith in them. So what they've done now is they can go, they've set the precedents, and so has the populace, that it's fine if we don't hear from you guys, from the system for weeks and months, because we know that she's okay. So if she comes out every 6 months or every few months, we know she's fine. We trust you that all is well. That is what they have set and humanity has met. Well, not all of us, but I am talking in a general tone, right? So she wasn't seen for 6 months and suddenly she came out. It didn't fare too well. So they brought a new improved version out in the open. Because why? People wanted to know, more, Spirit says. They wanted to see her more. It wasn't clear at the trooping. They wanted her to come out in light, right? See? In light, in daylight, in brighter light, in more clear weather. So this is what they did with the Page of Pentacles. They had a 2-in-1. If this is what they want, we shall give it to them. But we've got to make sure our side is 100%. And that's what they've done with the 10 of Cups. They've worked 10 times harder to make sure it's right and to fool us. And I want to share something. Whether you agree or not, such fooling and foolish acts have been going on for decades. In all arenas, politics, political, entertainment. And this is how humanity has been fooled, because we believe what we see, but we do not know what's beneath that. There is a devil at play, a darkness at play. So they know now they have got a second tick in the box. So it's going to get increasingly more challenging by the dark hive mind to fool humanity, because humanity has become gullible. Nine of Pentacles and the Tower, right? So they've given you what you wanted, perfection. They've given humanity what they wanted in general. The Tower. At the bottom is the Hierophant, the system that brought her out into the world. Right, she was in hermit mode. The system has brought her out into the world. So what we're seeing now is a third version of her. This is a third version of her, of a modification of her DNA. So they've done a brain download of the original into a third version of a gene-modified, lab-created body. I have put up videos on Divine Channeling playlist. Please read the specific topic that you want to listen to and understand by listening how this is created. It is not a mask. A person that wears a mask will have an aura. Her energy does not have an aura. It was an illusion of energy through humanity's frequencies that created this fuzziness around her to give her that glow, that shine, that popularity, that excitement of energy, that you used your energy, your auric energy to empower her. And that's how humanity becomes enslaved, by giving away your power. When we say we don't believe it, it is not true, and we work against it, our energy releases back to us, because it must go to its creator, to its owner. But when we keep feeding the narrative, we keep depleting ourselves and powering up the entity. And you will keep getting fueled, because fooled, sorry, and you'll keep fueling that energy. Why? Because it's a figure eight. What you put out is what you get back. So you're putting out that energy, and they're giving you back what you want. To believe what is true that isn't true. So until we wake up and see the light, we will keep having these type of instances throughout the world in different institutions. So they've played, look at all the majors, one after the other. This is so, look here, wheel. We had the Tower, the wheel, the Strength, the Magician, the Lovers. We've got the Empress peeping out here. All right. The Empress in reverse. Now that card was so below, and we have the world and the wheel. And this is where Spirit says we end it, right? This is our reading. The real Empress no longer exists. This is a third dark version of herself that they are working through the same vibration, her DNA, for the world to see. We are sitting in a number 21 energy today, which is the world, which becomes the 3. And this is where the reading ends, Spirit says. So you are going to take what resonates. If you understand the consciousness or not, this is the truth. A third version of her was now released. A new, improved version that looks much better, even physically, aesthetically, Spirit says, according to the one you saw at Trooping. And we shall leave it here. I love you, I bless you, I thank you. Till next.